G'day you legends, what's going on? Nemi here, back with another video from Hoyeon. Today, we're going to be talking about the update that came out earlier this morning. I'm also going to do a showcase of my Ryun account to show you guys how much we were able to get as a free-to-play player. We're also going to discuss my future plans for the game and what we're going to be doing. So the patch notes for the update are out. If you aren't able to read Korean, you can obviously go and use the Google Play Translate, but for my purposes, I'm just going to go back to Korean. Now, in all honesty, the patch was very good, but the most important thing right now is that there is a new server opening. The new server, which is Yehara, will be opening up, and it has the same like beginner rewards that we got when we first started on the other servers as well, so it's really nice. Now, the reason why I think this is amazing is if you started the game late, like myself, you're already behind in the arena mode. It made it a little harder for you to climb the ranks so you could get more crystals weekly from the Chronicle rewards. The new server is honestly just a great time for anyone else to start up the game and try to progress as fastly as possible to catch up to everyone else. Scrolling down, there's a new character, Poharan. Now, once again, with the limited characters, if you are starting the game right now, I actually do not recommend pulling for the limited units, as I will show you with my Ryun account a little bit later on. It's going to be very, very hard to max her out as a free-to-play player. If you're spending money, then definitely consider going and pulling her. She does seem like a very good character, but for right now, I would probably avoid it. Most of the patch was just giving out more rewards for completion things, as well as some buffs and some nerfs to characters that weren't working, as well as bug fixes. Let's do a free-to-play Ryun account showcase to see how much I was able to get in 14 days of gameplay. As you can see from the check-ins, we only were able to play for about 2 weeks before the banner expired. Now, we were able to get our Ryun to Imbue 4. We were very close to getting her to Imbue 5. We were just one summon off, or I think 40 pieces. However, after doing content later on in the game, I do realize that re-rolling for limited characters probably isn't worth unless you're able to max them fully to Imbue level 6. The reason for this is Imbue 5 gives your weapon slot an upgrade, and Imbue 6 gives your ring slot an upgrade. In gearing, this is going to be the most important upgrades, as attack is located on both the ring and on the weapon piece. You won't really notice the difference too much early on, but once we started getting into the later dungeons, I noticed that my damage output was pretty much lower than everyone else, even though we were at +4. Now, the account did get some other good summons. We ended up getting Doryul to +3. What else did we get? I think this is a free character. All of those are free. We got Sewa to +2. And we had a couple others. Somyong, Naksun +1. I guess that was pretty much it. So it wasn't... Oh, and we had Iryang as well. What am I talking about? Iryang to +4 as well. So technically, if I really wanted to play this account, I could take Iryang to +6 and make him my main damage dealer. However, let's talk about what my future plans are for Hoyeon. I'm actually going to be restarting my account on the new server. I'm not going to make the mistake of using my crystals on the first limited banner unless there was a way for me to max her out. You would need to get 3 or 4 copies straight out of the gate, and that is just so hard with the low summon rates. So in my opinion, everyone should probably just focus on getting a standard banner character to Imbue level 6 as fast as possible. I'm really enjoying the grindability of this game, as well as the usability of all the characters. A lot of the characters shine in one area, or they're good in multiple areas, but you can use pretty much any character in specific things. I do think you should focus on your field team first. However, a lot of the other characters are definitely usable, and it is really kind of nice to see. Eventually, you do want to build pretty much most of the characters, as this is a hero character building game. Going forward, I'm going to be playing on the new server, Yehara. If anyone is wanting to come and play with me, feel free to start an account, and I'll probably end up starting a guild as well, so you can join my guild. In my opinion, this is a great chance to start the game because we're going to get a few more crystals from pushing the arena ranks early on, which is kind of nice for your account. However, we are going to have to do our reroll process one more time, but honestly, I kind of like rerolling, so that's fine. What I'm going to be aiming for is getting 5 summons of 1 unit on the reroll. 4 or 5 summons I think is fine. 6 is insane. If you get 6, that's definitely a keeper, but 4 or 5 is also a possible start. You can check my old reroll video. It's very similar to that, as well as the tier list is pretty much almost identical. You want to get 2 or 3 of a single unit from the tickets, and then you're going to want to get 2 or 3 from the free summons. And this means you're going to be able to imbue 6 your main hero, your main damage healer, quite early on. Once again, the tier list is still probably Mushin, Sewa, Iryang, or Somyong, and then you get 2 copies of Doyle. You will get 1 free. She is just insane, but you don't really need to push her past Imbue 3, as she is not going to be on field in most cases. All you need her is for her support capabilities, and Imbue 3 is where she unlocks the most potential anyway. Now, in regards to limited summon units, I think you should save all limited unit summons until you can fully max out one character later on in the game. Right now, as I stated just earlier, it's almost impossible to get a +6 as a free-to-play player. If you are spending on the game, honestly, it's not that hard to get a +6 limited banner character, as the packs are quite decent. One thing I do also want to mention about this game is, like, people keep talking about it in Korea as being like unpopular and stuff like that. This game has been absolutely packed since day one of me playing. There have been so many people. Every boss area I've been lagging out because there's too many people. I can't even get to the boss half the time because I'm trying to get my character model through every other one. One thing to mention though is this game doesn't seem to be making too much money in the Play Store as of yet. I'm not too sure why. The packs seemed reasonable from a Western point stand view, but maybe the Koreans and other Asian communities don't really like the spending in this game right now. So yeah, once again, we are going to be restarting our account on the Yehara server. If you're interested, I'll be putting out some more guides. I've decided to commit. This game has been honestly very fun. If you're interested in any more follow-up videos, remember to give a like and subscribe. That's going to be all for this one, guys. Peace out.